Adam from ReadFX Trading here. Thanks for coming back. If you're a returning subscriber, really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the videos and getting something out of them. If you're new and watching this for the first time, we've got something pretty exciting in this video. Today we're actually going to go through some very specific rules for trading the advanced Cypher formation. So I hope you'll find it pretty straightforward to follow. It's just a case of writing the rules down, going back through the chart and basically just applying these ratios to the chart and until you can sort of pick it out with your own eye. Whilst I move the screen over here, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If there's anybody else that you think may benefit from this video and you've enjoyed what you've seen, please share it. Friends, family, colleague. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Really appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Here's the advanced Cypher formation ratios. So I'm going to start and not waste any more time waffling. So I'm going to use a trend line here first. We're basically going to have an initial move up, an impulse leg. This is going to be a starting point on the chart. You'll have price movement up. You'll have a small retracement back down. I'm sorry, I don't like the way I've drawn that. That's perfect there. Slight retracement back down. And what we're going to do, you're going to get your Fibonacci retracement tool and we're going to draw from the swing low point. From the swing low point here, we're going to drag it up to the high, swing high point at the top here. Okay, and then what we're going to look for, at minimum, the 382. So at minimum, you're going to want to have the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level hit, absolute must. Price can come down to hit the 50% if you use that a lot, no problem. It can also come down and touch the 618. Okay, not a problem. What it can't do is close below the 618 retracement level. So you can come down, touch it, you need the candle to suck back up above that level. Okay, so what I can do, in fact, if I actually draw a candle on here, so what we're basically going to look for, if I just change this to different color so it's easy to see, tomato, nice. So we've got tomato and then we've got a small wick here. So if that's your candle, that's absolutely fine. It's hit the 618 and it's sucked back up and it's closed above that Fibonacci retracement level. So that would meet the required rules for the first X to A retracement. In fact, what I probably should do is put on the X and let's go again. A, let's do them all in one go. B, C, and our D completion level. Right, so now we've got these down here. Super duper. We're going to have our A up here, our X down here, our starting point, and our B is going to come down here, just between the 38.2 and the 618. Just an example. Let me delete this off of here so we've got a clean chart. So we've got those levels there. We're actually going to look for price to push back up, make new highs. So the price is going to rally up past this level, make new highs. And now what we're going to do is use the Fibonacci extension tool. Okay, so we're going to use from the X point, the low point, up to the A, the swing high. So we're going to go from X to A and back down. And what we're looking for is the 127. Okay, we're looking for the 127.2 extension level. Now what price can't do is shoot up to the 141 and the 618. We want to hit the 127.2. We can touch the 1414 extension level here, but it's going to be the same as the 618. We can touch it, but we cannot close above it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one there, and so we just clear this up a little bit. I'm going to take off the 1618, sorry. Now, what are we looking for next? We're looking for price to retrace back down past our B leg. Imperative that it passes the B leg. So we're looking for a move that will retrace somewhere back down here in this area that passes, closes, gets below the B point here. And what we're going to do is take a Fibonacci retracement level. Sorry, I should put our C on here. C point up there. There we go. C point up there. X to A to B, B to C. Okay, now we're looking for our decompletion point. And that is actually going to come in with using a Fibonacci retracement tool from the X to the C point. Okay, and we're looking for the 78.6 level to be touched and hit here. That will give us our completion point for the Cypher pattern. So I'll look at that, spot on. So we've got our decompletion point and we can fill it in. Simple. There we've got our Cypher pattern. Specific ratios met, entry point on the 78.6, stops sit below the X leg, stops sit below the X leg, and your targets will be a Fibonacci retracement from the C point down to the decompletion point. Okay? So you're going to have to follow price at the decompletion point. And then what we're going to look for our targets, first target, you're going to be looking for the 38.2. And your second target, if you want to use two targets, will be at the 61.8. Now, of course, targets can be tested. You're going to be wanting to test this anyway on whatever time frame, whatever pair it is that you're going to be trading. You can also test target levels if you'd like to. So let's go over to the chart. Let's move over here. And we can see we're moving sideways. We're in some consolidation here, just moving up and down. Not really doing a lot. And what do we know? Consolidation breeds patterns. So we're looking for a pattern in here somewhere. And if you haven't already spotted it, I'll give you a second while I'm deleting these tools to have a little look. See if you can see it. Quite a difficult pattern to pick out, to be honest with you. Wasn't the easiest one I could have chosen. Reason I've chosen this, by the way, is we could have gone back through the chart and looked at any Cypher pattern. Reason I've chosen this one is because it's on the 4-hour chart, so we're looking at the 240. Reason I've chosen it is because it actually gives us time. So if it comes up here and you are a Cypher pattern formation trader, we are waiting for a decompletion point, and that will give you time to go to the charts yourself and have a little look. What do we do first? We're looking in real time, obviously. We're not interested in hindsight. We want to know, okay, is there a pattern decompletion point somewhere around here? All right, so what do? We take our Fibonacci retracement level. We're looking from a swing high down to a swing low point. And can you see we touch the 38.2 there? So yes, we've hit one of our ratios. Then we're looking for an extension of the 127.2. We got that. We touched it here. We did touch the 1414, but we didn't close. We sucked right back up. So we're good to go. Let me take that one off. So now we know that we've got our X. So we've got our X leg up there. What else are we looking for? We're looking for our A point. What else? Our B point. We got that as well, didn't we? X to A to B. And now we just put on our Fibonacci extension tool, so we now know that we have our valid C point down here. Okay, what was the next step? We can draw in that there. X to A to B, B to C. We were looking for a move back up, passing the B point here, a retracement back up here somewhere, weren't we? So we can take our Fibonacci retracement tool from the X all the way down to the C, and we're looking for the 78.6. So now we know that if price gets up to the 78.6 from here, we have a valid Cypher pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. X to A to B, B to C, and C to D, completing up at this level. We will look for our targets with the Fibonacci retracement from the C point to the D point, and we'd be looking down from here down to 38.2 as initial targets. And if you're someone that likes to trade two targets, you'd look for the 61.8 level. Now, for those who are aware of the Constellation software, now for those of you who feel like you don't have time or struggle to pick these ratios out, struggle to pick the patterns out, potential patterns out with your eye, so you don't have to go through the chart sort of impulse leg by impulse leg by impulse leg. Now, you may be aware of the advanced pattern software Constellation. It's from Trade Empowered. It's a fantastic tool. It saves so much time. It picks out the patterns for you. So if you're uncertain if there's a pattern there are many times where I myself have been looking on the charts. I've put the ratios on. I've been picking, sort of seeing it with my own eye really, then putting the ratios on. And there are times when I'm in a rush or haven't got time or doing something or just have all the time in the world, but I simply just missed it. I double click Constellation, Constellation comes on, and there are patterns there that I haven't seen sometimes. Not always, but now and again. Now and again it happens. So what I want to show you now, if I can just delete everything that I've got on here. So you've got your naked chart. Let's just say you have your naked chart and you were interested in the Constellation software and you had it, and you'd be sat here thinking, right, are there any patterns here? I don't know. Let's stick it on and have a look. Let's go down here. Let's find our Constellation software. Constellation. Bang, there we go. Oh, there's a pattern. There's our bearish Cypher at 132.43. That's my entry. I already know that I have, if price pushes up and actually touches this level, I can get short. I'll be looking for my fib retracements from here to here. Target 1, target 2. How quick is that? Absolutely fantastic. How much time does that save? How much of a headache does that save you? If you're not confident in picking the patterns out, it's a fantastic tool. Even if, I mean, I'd advise everybody to learn it themselves anyway. I'd advise everybody to go through and learn the patterns themselves, but what a time saver this is. Absolutely fantastic. Now, if this is something that you'd be interested in, you can actually go over to my website. The link is at the bottom. You'll find courses on there. If you just go to the Constellation, it will give you more information about what it is, and you can have a browse if that's something that you're interested in. If not, you've got the ratios from this video. You go through the chart, put them on. It's just a case of using a Fibonacci tool, applying the ratios, applying the rule set, and going through it time and time again until you'll just start to notice that you pick them out with your own eye. You'll just start to pick them out. It's actually amazing. It's amazing stuff. So there you have it. You've got a bearish Cypher pattern at 132.43 on the 240 chart. That's 4-hour chart on the dollar CAD. I hope you've enjoyed the video. That's the Cypher pattern formation. Very specific rules. Now you've got them written down. They're yours. Go ahead, enjoy, have a great week trading, and I'll see you in the next video.